Hi everyone, it's Commissioner Tom. It's Tuesday, May 22nd. Just got off work. Probably got about 3 hours of daylight left, but it's overcast, so the sun angles aren't going to bother me. I'm out in my, I guess I call it my Arrowhead Field of Dreams, and got a real hard rain last night. It was very isolated, but it hit this field. And been here about 10 minutes. As expected. Here's my first point. Nice little stem point. It's like some sort of a snap base thing. Because it seems like it has a full stem. Okay, hopefully that's the first of a few tonight. Okay, this is Tom. For those of you that have followed me for a while, this is that field last year where I found those 2 points right along the edge of the field. I kind of call it the swamp field. And then I did some digging down over the hill there. But I'll tell you what, I mean, I've just looked this little spot, and this is why this is my #1 field. It's incredible. Haven't picked this up yet, but look at the size of this. I'm not in Missouri, I'm in Ohio. Holy cow. That base is worked like that. Got some, looks like some use here. Incredible. Alright, I'm going to quit talking and keep looking. That's all I got to say. I already moved it too. Sorry. Been a while since I found a celt. Oh, is that sweet. Little bust out of the back there, but look at that guy. Okay, that'll be fun to show you on the cleanup. I'll get back to you. This is Tom. This could be a faker, but I'll turn the camera on anyway. It's a piece of one, but really busted up. Would have had some size to it. Okay, we'll get back to you. Okay, this is Tom. I'm going on about 2 hours out here. Probably have about an hour of daylight left. And it cooled off a little bit. Got to a different part of the field that you don't find as much flint, but I think I got something really good here. Really cool looking, whatever it is. It's got some cool color to it too. Looks like just a big blade of some sort. Oh, look at that. Now you guys down in Missouri might call that an adze, but I think that's just a big blade. Very cool color. Okay. Well, we'll turn the camera back on when we find something else. Hello YouTubers, this is Commissioner Tom. Well, I had a great start to my 3-day hunt out there at the swamp, and hoping to go back on Friday and Saturday and finish up out there. I'll probably have my dad with me, cover a lot more ground with 2 of us out there. But before I get to my cleanup, I want to take a minute to give a big thanks out there to Teddy and Jenny over there in Denmark. Teddy sent me this box of goodies, and I've not had a chance to show them on YouTube yet. He sent a really nice variety, and I'm really grateful, to say the least. And he also included a bonus in the package, and that's the music you hear in the background there. Thanks for that, Teddy. That's really good stuff. This is some really cool stuff, actually. Let me put my better lens on here. You can see some of this. Really awesome pieces, good looking flint. I think he called this an axe, flint axe. Some of these big pieces look like our thumb scrapers, but that's, look how big that is. Big as my hand almost. So yeah, thanks for all of that, Teddy. That's really cool stuff. If you're ever in the States, you're always welcome in Northeast Ohio. I also want to show you some things I found while I was out in Colorado this past weekend while visiting my daughter and son-in-law and new grandson. They live on a ranch northeast of Colorado Springs, and this stuff sits right up out on top of the ground out there in the horse pasture. But this is just really cool looking stuff. I picked up this piece because the edges of it actually look polished. I don't know if you can see that. It's got just a little bit of, just a couple pressure flakes on the edge there, but it's just as smooth as can be, even on these edges. There's another piece I picked up, obviously some sort of a tool or a knife. Very cool material. Here, I'll show you the purpose of my visit. There he is, young Ian Thomas Gerber. Alright, so on to my finds from yesterday. Give me a minute, I'm going to put this on my tripod here. Okay, some of these things I did not put on video. Some of the broken pieces I found out there. Some of these would have been really nice pieces. Kind of like this. Has a worked edge right here. Nice little thumb scraper. Here's that first point I found. I don't know if that's a snap base. It's pretty thick cross-section point. I don't know what you'd call this. I don't know if it's a preform or if it's a tool. Kind of a unique type of flint. Not something I find a lot, but pretty cool point. This was quite the point. It's, you know, pretty used up. Seems like it's had a lot of resharpening. I sure do like those edges. It's got some size to it. It's about 3 inches, close to 3 inches long. A couple of big chunky things I picked up out there. And then here's the celt. That was very exciting. It just goes to show you got to turn over all of those rocks out there, because you just never know. Really highly polished. Got a pretty bad gouge there, but you know, when you look at the shape of it, you could make the case that it might have been an adze as opposed to a cell. I don't know what it was, but I like it. Okay. Well, and finally, let me end by saying that I've not done a very good job of responding to all your comments, and I do read every one of them. They come, you know, right to my phone, and I can read them throughout the day. The other thing that's been a challenge is keeping up with all your videos. I do watch them, but sometimes, you know, it could be a week later, but I do watch them all. So keep putting those up there. I do enjoy seeing those. And while I'm thinking of it, I've discovered that depending on the music I use in my video, you may not be able to watch all of them on a mobile device. Somehow the copyright owner does not allow some of the songs to be used on YouTube, or does allow them to be used on YouTube but not on mobile devices. So if you're a mobile device viewer, I apologize for that. And my Southern Ohio friends, I was considering trying to make a trip down your way this weekend to visit your holiday cookouts, but the recent downpour combined with the tilling of the last several days here changed my plans, so we'll just have to keep that open for another weekend. Well, thanks for tuning in. Good luck with all of your hunting and digging this weekend. This is Commissioner Tom, signing off.